I know, it is frustrating to see your PC crashing, especially if you're working on something very important. Definitely, your computer has a problem. And in today's video, let's shed the light on these problems that are crashing your PC. Number 1, and the most common one, overheating. Maybe you're playing a game that has high quality details and textures, or too many applications running at once can cause the fan to go into overdrive. Or there is too many dust covering the fan which can block it and overheat the CPU and GPU. The fan is used to keep the CPU running cool. Maybe that fan doesn't work properly and needs replacing. There is nothing that's cooling the CPU that will cause this CPU to overheat, which also can be the source of crashes due to excessive heat. Or let's say the fan can't handle the tasks your computer is doing. Maybe buying a bigger fan for your PC will help. But if you have a laptop, for instance, you need to buy a laptop stand that will elevate your laptop and make it breathe a little bit. Also, some stands come with a USB powered cooling fans and fan vents to keep your machine cooled. Number 2. Little memory available. No matter how much storage size you have, one day it will fill up. Of course, you will fill your PC with necessary apps and files that you need to work on. And sometimes there is these files that really are unnecessary for you that you even forgot about them. Well, don't forget about them. They are taking precious space in your PC, which this space could be used for other useful apps or left empty and free up your PC from these unnecessary files. Take some time and try to search for these files and apps that you don't want to use anymore, and make sure to delete them. Or you can use a PC cleanup program to remove unnecessary files, including temporary files, offline files, old Windows files, Windows upgrade logs, and so on. Number 3. Bugs. First, I want to explain what is software. Software consists of the program that runs on your computer. Humans write computer code to create the software, but sometimes this software contains bugs. Bugs are glitches in computer code that sometimes lead to malfunction or even crash. For example, the software might have code that retrieves data from its storage, but if this storage is empty or is corrupted, the software will not know what to do now, because there is no instructions that tells this software what to do in these situations. Remember, software follows instructions written by humans. If this software meets a situation where it doesn't know how to act, it will freeze your screen and your computer officially crashed. Now there's a major problem if bugs are on the OS, and the OS serves as the middleman between software and hardware. The OS allocates memory for each software. If there is too many software running, the computer might crash. Number 4. Viruses. A computer virus is a harmless program that contains code that corrupts a computer. Viruses can be spread from a computer to a computer via the internet, email, websites, etc. When corrupted by a virus, your computer may develop multiple problems that causes crashing. To protect your PC from viruses, first don't download software from untrusted sources or cracked softwares. Update your OS regularly. Don't turn off firewall and only allow apps you trust through firewall. Be careful while sharing files with others on the internet. And don't open messages from unknown senders. Number 5. Hardware. We can't forget about hardware. Well, basically there are many hardwares inside your computer, which all of these hardware should function in a good way to prevent crashes. Hardwares like CPU, GPU, disk drive, power supply, and fan should all have a good state. A hardware crash occurs when a physical device or component inside the computer fails, resulting in a complete letdown. We spoke about the fan in the beginning of this video. If the fan is malfunctioning, that will cause the CPU to overheat because there is nothing that's cooling the CPU. Eventually, will cause the computer to crash. Let's say the RAM is damaged. You might meet the following symptoms: blue screens, memory errors appear on screen, random crashes and reboots, crashes during heavy tasks, failure to boot, that means turning on, or the computer boots, but the screen remains blank. Damaged hardware should be fixed, and it is worthy to fix them if you want a better experience with your computer and prevent data loss. Make sure to back up your computer regularly, you can use an external hard drive or backup files on cloud. Alright, that is it for today's video. I hope that was helpful for you. Make sure to hit subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Thanks for watching. This is TechSen, and how about checking out these 7 tech fields that will change the future?